Malky Mayweather,
Was good.
thank you so much for talking to Bayloric Television.
No problem.
So how are you?
I'm great.
For those of you that don't know, Malky Mayweather is recognized as the #1 fighter on Fight Night Champion on PlayStation 3 and Xbox. Am I correct, champ?
Yes, sir.
So tell us more about your record.
Well, it still haven't had the blemish yet, and I don't plan on losing at
Tell us
this
the
point.
record.
Oh, 113-0. That O stands for 0 losses. I will never get a number other than 0. It's always going to be 3 numbers before 0. I'm going to try to go 1,000 though.
Right. For those people who have not been fortunate to see you box or be on PlayStation 3 and see your moves, some may say that you handpicked your opponents all the way to 113-0. What would be your argument to that?
Well, if you check Fight Night and you look on the leaderboard, I had the 4th highest average opponent skill level, which means out of all the players in the world, I fight the best fighters. I'm ranked 4 in it, so it's no argument.
You're ranked 4. Why are you not ranked #1 with a record like that?
Well, actually, I am ranked 1. I'm saying people got the opponents I fight in terms of their skills. They say like that's ranked 4.
Okay.
But I am ranked 1 though.
Okay.
On Xbox, I'm ranked 1. 1,000 victories, only 30 defeats with 1,000 knockouts. 1,600 wins with 1,000 knockouts. So I mean, I knock people out. People mostly think I just hit and run, but I could do it all.
Notice in your fight against Malky, the last fight you had was a devastating knockout. He moved a lot. He threw some good punches at you, but it looked in the first round, and myself and Jenna were commentating. It looked like Malky could have be able to inflict your first defeat, but you turned up the pressure. And I said in the commentary that you couldn't punch hard enough. And before I knew it, Malky was on the canvas.
Yeah, I had to set Pablo up. Be honest though, in the first round, I actually thought I won the first round. He was throwing a lot of good shots, but a lot of shots people thought he was actually tagging me, he was missing. But during the fight though, he did catch me with a few shots. But I thought I won the first round. But he was tough. As the fight went on, I knew I was gonna knock him out.
Okay, so you tell me why people should tune in and watch you fight.
Well, you should tune in to watch me fight to see if I'm going to lose, which I'm not. You should tune in to watch to see if I'm going to win, which I am. If you like boxing, you should watch it. If you don't like boxing, you should watch it. If you don't like anything to do with it, you should watch it. Skills.
What sort of effect do you think this has on the gaming industry? Because, of course, Fight Night Champion is a game. It crosses over Fight Night, PlayStation 3 and Xbox. So what do you think the fighting and the gaming community think about what you're doing?
Well, a lot of people like it. A lot of people hate on it. And most of the people who hate on it cannot beat me. But as a community, most of the people like it. Most of them enjoy my videos. But I got the quality much better than it been, as I just got a new El Gato capture card.
Okay.
But
so, what's been the guys that you fought and you've beaten? What have been their views before they fought you?
You said what was their view?
How did they view you before they fought you?
They view me as a defensive fighter. Some view me as a runner, like the guy who was Juan Manuel Marquez. Remember Henry Zayas?
Yes.
Yeah, he going into the fight, he thought he was gonna come with this hardcore pressure game. He said, "I never seen pressure like his before. I ain't never fight nobody could take a chin. I ain't never fight nobody who could take a punch and keep coming throughout the whole fight." So I had to show him that he was not on my level and he was not gonna win, and he couldn't touch me. Looked too good out there.
Yeah, he did apply a lot of pressure on you, but you counterpunch beautifully. How are you able to get yourself in position and throw shots?
I see everything before they throw it. A lot of these dudes telegraph their punches, so I got something waiting for it. We had a good game plan going into the fight.
I was fascinated about what you talked about, getting sparring partners.
Oh, yeah, I've been sparring the best fighters on there to get me ready. for this fight. I've spotted a lot of people who's ranked in the top 10. I spotted a lot of aggressive fighters, a lot of brawlers, spotted a lot of technical fighters in case he tried to switch up the game plan. But I knew he wasn't going to beat me in any aspect of the fight. A lot of people said, why ain't stand toe-to-toe? I said, if he bringing the fight to me, I'm going to let him keep bringing it. I'm going to tag him. If he don't want to get hit, don't keep coming forward.
Was there a specific reason why you used Broner as a fighter, not Mayweather?
Well, I use Mayweather when I fight that person who got a skilled fighter. If somebody get Manny Pacquiao, I'll get Mayweather. If somebody get a Sergio Martinez or Saul Alvarez, expect Floyd Mayweather to come out. I honestly thought about using Mayweather for the up-and-coming fight. But I said I'm going to give the fans Broner. But as it go on, I'm going to use some different guys, perhaps an Andre Ward, Austin Trout, definitely Floyd. You could pretty much expect a 9 times out of 10 chance I'm using Floyd the next fight.
Okay. Well, have you, when you talk about Floyd Mayweather and Broner, in terms of actual boxers, how many boxers actually know what you do?
A few. We got Chris Bird, Eddie Chambers, Austin Trout, Anthony Durrell, who else? We got a few. I can't think of all of them offhand, but we got a certain amount. Nonito Donaire, Robert Guerrero, and a few others. Who else? It's a rack of people. I can't think of all the names, but it's a little more.
What about you calling these guys out and taking them out inside the ring?
Well, Austin Trout, I don't even know if he had a game or not, but if he got it, we could get it on. It ain't nothing. I want to play Floyd. I think I'd knock Floyd head off. I do him his first defeat for real.
What about Broner?
I'm the can man. He can get it. Shoot, if Paulie don't show up that night, I'd be at the Barclays Center with my Reeboks on, with pink gloves. I'm gonna beat him how he beat DeMarco.
Tell me, what are you thinking about a Nashi fight?
I think he should beat Paulie. He should beat Paulie pretty easy. I respect Paulie. Paulie a great boxer with great skills, but he can't beat Broner, man. That's a little Floyd clone. He can't beat AB. About billion.
So let's think about Canelo Alvarez and Mayweather. What do you think?
That's an easy fight. Mayweather gonna beat Canelo. It's gonna be an easier version of how he beat Oscar De La Hoya. Canelo too flat-footed. He gonna be getting hit with the jab to the baddie and the straight right to the baddie at will. And I don't think Canelo got a great chance. He's a great fighter, but once it hit the 7th and 8th round, I think he get tired and gas out. He gonna get picked apart or even knocked out.
Think so.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about the heavyweight division? Do you have any fighters in the heavyweight division that you like?
Oh yeah, I got a few of them.
Okay, cool.
Malik Scott, David Haye, Deontay Wilder. Who else I like? Seth Mitchell from my hometown, so I'm gonna give a shout out to Seth. But Seth, I need you to bounce back after that last fight. I know you could beat Jonathan Banks. I know you could beat him. Just bounce back. But yeah, I got a few. Those are probably my favorite heavyweights boxing at the moment.
What about Brian Jennings? I've just finished doing an interview with him.
Oh, that's who else. Brian Jennings. I mess with him. He from Philly. He fight like an extremely skilled Lamont Peterson. I really respect Brian Jennings. He got real good defense. He's skilled. I respect him.
Okay.
I'd love to see him and Malik Scott fight, actually.
Wow, Malik Scott's going to be fighting Chisora.
Oh, I already know Malik Scott going to win. Ain't they fighting at the Wembley Arena?
Yes.
Yeah, I got Malik Scott, lopsided decision.
Why'd you say that?
It's too skilled of a boxer. Derek Chisora going to come in. I don't think Malik Scott going to have any problems with him. I believe he's going to be able to counter him, hit him with the jab at will. The only way I can see him losing is by robbery.
Okay, when you talk about, we're going back to Adrian Broner. I mean, there's a lot of things Broner's doing that a lot of people are not liking. What do you think about his outside of the ring antics?
Hey, do whatever they sell tickets. At the end of the day, those same people coming out to watch them fight. So I say keep doing it. Get more money.
Great. Is it me or there's something funny going on in the background?
Oh, dang, I got some music line.
Yeah, I'm hearing some strange sounds in the background, Malky.
For real?
Yeah.
All right, hold up.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. This is the lovely life of Malky Mayweather. For those people listening to the interview, it's crazy. Even on fight night, it's crazy like this. As I commentate, it's all crazy. It's all crazy. You never know what to expect, quite literally.
All right.
So we're back with Malky Mayweather here.
Yes, sir.
So let's go on. How did you get into the whole fight night champion thing?
Well, I'm a huge boxing fan.
Okay.
And I always been a huge boxing fan since I was about 8 years old. So I actually started playing Fight Night 2004.
Yep.
And I went to round 2 and round 3. So I overall been a Fight Night fan.
Okay. Have you noticed anything in particular Fight Night? Because I've still got Fight Night round 3 on my PlayStation 2. Although I had my Xbox 360, I sold my Xbox 360 off. Why I did it, I don't know up to this day. So I still got my little PlayStation 2. I've got my laptop. I play my games on that. But I got my PlayStation 2, and I often go back and play my Fight Night Champion. Fight Night Round 3.
Right.
And there are certain things I notice about the game. You know, where you fight guys who've got lots of power but are slow. They big swinging punches they miss, and you can counter. How has Fight Night Champion changed from Fight Night Round 3? What do you think the difference is between the two games?
Fight Night Round 3, you could do a lot of unrealistic stuff that you would never see a fighter do in real boxing. For example, if you throw, let's say I throw a right hook with Joe Frazier, and somebody got Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
If Muhammad Ali parried the punch, they will automatically make Joe Frazier sit there, and you could throw 1 or 2 punches. Right. In real boxing, if somebody block a punch, their body not gonna lean over and their hands be down, and they get hit 2 times, and after they get hit, they put their hands up. I mean, you will never see that. That's dumb.
That is very annoying. And there are times I'm unloading a combination, and suddenly I'll get a block, and then my body freezes, and I get hit with 2 or 3 punches.
And I tell you something else that was actually, it was very gay on round 3. What they did was they allowed you to kick somebody. You can't kick nobody in boxing. This ain't UFC.
I don't know what you can do to headbutt.
Yeah, and then you can headbutt and elbow somebody. I'm like Victor Ortiz. Headbutting Floyd was bad, but gosh, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. So I mean, I played Fight Night Champion, and I played the one where it's got David Haye on the front cover. I don't know if you got it in America. David Haye won the cover.
Yeah, it's not David Haye not in here on America. But are you talking about the latest Fight Night or round 4?
The latest Fight Night, which had Andre, the champion.
Yeah,
I think,
Fight Night champion.
Yes. Yeah, it's that one. And it was all right. Do you know what game I really like? And I can't get it out of my head, but a lot of people slate me for it.
What game is that?
Don King's Prize Fighter.
You like that game?
I love that game, man.
I thought it was unique. I like how they allowed you to move your head and use your footwork. I wish the offense was better and they let you do more stuff.
Yeah, because I like that you got Joe Kawasaki in it, Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank.
Oh, yeah. Boy, Joe Kawasaki hands fast.
Yeah. So that's good. I enjoyed that. And let's go back a little bit in time. I don't know how much you know. Do you remember Evander Holyfield's boxing?
No. I did hear that. I think my brother played that.
Yeah, it's a Mega Drive game. It was brilliant where, you know, you get inside, like, you just see the top half of the bodies. And when he's throwing uppercut, it was really good. For those days, it was I think that's 1992 or 93. Class game.
Oh, yeah.
And then you had the legends. We had Hagler, Hearns, Leonard.
For real?
Yeah,
Was they
that's
good?
the Legends of Boxing. That's on Sega Mega Drive, I believe, or Master System. And you had all those guys together.
Bet I need to try to get that game.
You need to get
I
those
know it's a
games, man.
classic.
All old school games. Of course, Fight Night Champion is the ultimate now. I mean, but
Hey, I still like classic games. I definitely see if I could get it from a GameStop near this area.
do you think there's any possibility you could create a British fighter, a couple of British fighters?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, but you'd have to fight like them.
Oh yeah, I could definitely do that. I could create a David Hayes.
You'd have to fight like David Hay, though.